Hello, second graders. So yesterday we covered a little bit about a main idea and supporting details of a story, and we know that at the end of this lesson you will be able to read any story that you want and retell the main idea of the story, and you will be able to find at least 3 key details that helped you figure out the main idea. So we know that this is so important for us to learn because it will help us become even better readers than before, and I know we all love to be good readers. It will help us understand even the hardest of stories. So we are going to do a fun activity on this, but first we're going to look at some definitions. So if you will open our Google Classroom site and click here on classwork, you will see right here it says main idea vocab. So go ahead and click on that. And first we have nonfiction, which is books that have facts about something real. And our activity is going to be over a nonfiction story. We have topic, which is what we covered last week. And that is 1 or 2 words that sum up what the story is about. We have supporting details, which are in the story. These are facts or details that help us know what the main idea is. And finally, we have the main idea, which is what the story is mainly about. It's what the author wants us to know. So now we're going to read a short story. I'm going to read it to you. You guys can just follow along. It is about George Washington. So here we go. George Washington was a great president. There are many ways that the people of the United States celebrate his life. Washington's head can be found on a quarter and a $1 bill. There's also a tall stone structure in Washington, D.C. called the Washington Monument. George Washington even has a picture of his face carved on the side of a mountain. Schools and streets have been named after him too. With all of these things to remind us, there's no way we can forget about our first president. So now, class, if you will, when you are on the classwork page of our Google Classroom, you will see this right here, which is our activity for our George Washington story. It says anchor chart / George Washington story. Go ahead and click on that. And we are going to fill it out. So if you guys remember in the last video, I told you that it was going to be a rainy day. So the main idea is like an umbrella because it covers the whole story just like an umbrella covers you. So the George Washington story is mainly about how people celebrate George Washington's life. Okay, and now if you will click on the next slide, you will see a big raindrop. So we know that we use umbrellas because of rain. Rain is like supporting details. We know our main idea, umbrella, because of the supporting details. We use an umbrella when it rains. So in here we're going to type at least 3 key details that help us know what the main idea is. So I know that he is on the quarter and $1 bill. There's a monument named after him. And there are his face is carved in the side of a mountain. Now, there are so many different things in this story that are good supporting details. Now, some of you might be like, well, how are we supposed to know what's a good supporting detail? And if your detail fully supports your main idea and it makes sense, that is a good supporting detail. So class, tomorrow you are going to be doing a bit of the same thing. You're going to read a short story like the George Washington one, and then you're going to take a short quiz that will be on your Google Classroom site right here. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I am so excited for tomorrow. I think you guys are going to love the story that you will listen to.